Namaste, Yogi family. Welcome to your unlocking flow. So we're going to move into the shoulders and find some fluidity and some space and tap into the heart and move into some self-love with some heart and chest opening. So we'll start in a cross-legged position on our mat. And we'll begin by taking the left hand down to the mat, up on the fingertips. Right hand reaches out long from the body. Inhale. Exhale. Take that right hand down towards the top of that left hand, looking down, chin to chest. And on the in-breath, we open out through the chest, the shoulders, following the gaze with your eyes as you reach back as far as you can, and then exhale, coming back down. So inhale, open your wings. Exhale, close on down. Last time. Rolling onto the other side, the right hand down, left hand to the sky. Keep both sit bones connected to the earth as you reach up and out of the waist, feeling long in the spine. Inhale as you open. Exhale, left hand towards the top of the right hand, looking down. Relax the back of your neck. Inhale, open. Exhale, rolling down. Two more in your own breath. Back to center. Change the cross of your legs. Interlace the hands behind your back. Press the palms together. Press the knuckles away from you as you open through the chest. Lift your gaze and then bow the chest down as you gently lift the palms high. And as you unwind, we'll come to altar pose. Plant both feet on the ground. Fingertips face forward. Wrists underneath shoulders as you press the hips high. So knees stack on top of ankles. If it feels better to keep the chin to chest to protect the neck, do so. Otherwise, you can look up. And then exhale back down. Flip your right palm around so the right fingertips face behind. And as you lift up, lift the left hand. Continue to press into the hips and reach all the way back. And then release on down, and we'll do the other side. So the left fingertips face backwards. Lift the hips, lift that right hand. Reach that right hand all the way back. And sit the hips back to hips. Swing your legs around, come to sit on your knees. And do a Tibetan prayer pose. So come to tuck the toes. Sit on your heels. And as you reach the hands up and out, you can lift the chest, lift the gaze, and on the exhale, come to hug yourself. Cross the arms over, chin to chest, head on down, and hug yourself into a ball. You can untuck the toes if that feels better. So inhale, open up, find space, find a reach, find expansion. On the exhale, give yourself a big old hug. Bring that self-love right in, bring it in. Two more, inhale, expand and rise like the sun. And exhale, bring that energy back to your center, back to your core. Last time. And walk the hands out in front. Come to tabletop position. Take your left palm on top of your right palm. Make sure the fingers are spread wide. Palms are suctioned down into the earth. We'll take the right knee and slide it behind the left. As you sit the hips back towards the heels, really pressing into the earth, finding that length between the palms and the tailbone, dropping the head down for 3, 2, 1. Release the left hand back to the mat. Press into the left knee as you open up the right hip. Open up the right arm as you balance. Find some circles with that right arm. Find some momentum and some fluidity. And then maybe you bend through the right knee. And maybe you grab the inside of the foot just to coax open that right shoulder. As you gently release, swim back down to all fours. Sit back to child's pose. And as you tuck your toes, you're going to spring forward into your cobra. So what it's going to look like is elbows come down and then springing forward through the arms, hips down, chest lifts. Exhale, coming back down through child's pose, back to tabletop. So we'll do the other side now. So right palm on top of the left. Suction and press both palms into the earth. The left knee slides behind the right. And then you find the length pressing into the ground as you reach the hips away. Relax the chin to chest for 3, for 2, for 1. Release that right palm back to the mat. Press into right palm, right knee as you begin to open through the left hip and left shoulder. Reach away with the left toes as you circle through the left hand, left shoulder, left side of the chest. Wobbling is okay. And when you bend the knee, reach for the inside of the foot. Find that openness through the chest as you find a circle. And then gently releasing back down to tabletop. Tucking the toes, sending the hips back towards the heels and pouncing forward into Chaturanga. Elbows in, hips to the earth, lifting the chest, pressing to the earth with both palms, releasing back down. We're going to come into Sphinx pose, so elbows underneath shoulders, palms face the ground. Pressing into both palms, pressing into both elbows, and pulling the earth back towards you as you reach the chest between the arms. Relax the shoulder blades down the back. Back of the neck is long. And then we're just going to creep the palms away from each other, further out away. And see if we can take the left palm on top of the right. Elbows stay down. And then if it feels okay, you're going to press into both palms and find a lift on a bit of an angle. And then you bend the left knee and turn gently to gaze towards your left foot. For 3, for 2, for 1, gently release, elbows down. Reset back into your extended Sphinx pose, and then the right palm on top of the left. Press into the earth, find a lift on this side, bend through the right knee, lifting and turning towards that right foot for 3, for 2, for 1, gently release elbows down, back to Sphinx, hands underneath the shoulders, pressing back through child's pose, forehead to the mat. And then we're going to come up into our first downward dog, so tucking the toes, lifting the hips, pedaling out the feet, dropping the head through the arms. Big deep breaths. So continuing that theme, let's take the left palm on top of the right palm, pressing strongly. And see if you can use this asymmetric position of both palms to lift the right leg into the sky. It's challenging the mind, challenging the body. And as the right leg comes down, take the left arm across towards that right leg. Maybe it catches the thigh, maybe it catches the ankle, and then use the leg to twist the body towards the right for 3, for 2, for 1, back to down dog, back to child's pose with the toes tucked, elbows down as you press and slide the body forward into your baby cobra. Back to down dog. Let's do the other side. Right palm on top of the left, pressing into the earth. Use the strong palm. Negotiate lots of weight in that right leg to lift the left leg to the sky. For 3, for 2, have fun with it. 1, releasing down. Take that right arm towards the left leg and twist towards the left. For 3, for 2, for 1. Down dog. Bend the knees, look towards the hands. Walking, stepping or floating towards the hand, and find yourself in a forward fold at the top of your mat. So you can take the hands to the elbows. Release the forehead. Maybe swinging the elbows left to right. And bring your hands to shins halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, release, bend the knees, roll up to stand at the top of the mat. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, down through prayer. We're going to take the right foot and step it behind the left. Take the right hand with the left, right wrist with the left hand, and lean the body towards the left, really pressing to the outside of that right foot. Rolling forward, other side, left foot behind the right. Right hand grabs left wrist. Lean towards the right, C-shaped curve, like a crescent moon. Left side of the foot, all the way to the fingertips, and roll back. This time, we're going to take the right foot behind the left and work the arms back, bending both knees. Other side, left foot behind the right, bending both knees, both arms back. And this time, as the right leg goes back, use the left leg to lift that right leg all the way back into a low lunge, right knee down, hands to the top of the knee. So on the inhale, we're pressing through the left foot, opening the heart, opening the chest, finding our wingspan. On the exhale, we're tucking the tailbone, engaging through the core, giving ourselves a hug, bringing it all back to center, giving ourselves some self-love. So 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it all back to self. Nice big hug. 1 more. And as you bring the hands down, we're going to take the left hand on top of the right hand. So both are on the inside of that left foot. Inhale, hips sink low, chest lifts. Exhale, straighten through the left leg, press through both hands. Maybe you come to flex that left foot. 1 more time like that. Forward with the hips lifting the chest. Exhale, extend that left leg, lift those left toes, and surrender down into a deep stretch to the back of that left leg for 3, for 2, 1. Back to your low lunge. Right toes tucked. Straighten that right leg and then open left arm, peel towards the sky. Pressing strongly into the right arm, come to the outside of the right foot as you step the left foot on top, side plank. Take a breath here. Look down at your mat, straight back to plank. Drop the knees, back to child's pose. Elbows in as you slide forward into baby cobra. And back to your down dog. Bend the knees a lot. Walking, stepping to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Coming back to standing at the top of your mat. Exhale down through prayer. Other side, left leg behind. Bend both knees, reach those arms back. Float the left leg all the way back to the back of your mat. Bend the left knee, low lunge, hands rest to the top, that right thigh. Ready for those open and close hugs of the arms. So inhale, open it up, exhale, connect it back in. So there's a time for expansion, there's time for giving, there's a time for receiving. It's a time for bringing yourself back into reflection, connection, even a little energetic hibernation, just to feed yourself. Feel that left hip flexor really switching on as you come into that tuck. Hands to the earth. Right hand on top of left. Inhale, hips forward, chest lifts. Exhale, hips back. Strengthen, straighten through that right leg. Flex those right toes, bow the head forward. One more. Exhale, release that and let's stay here, enjoying that opening through the body. The right knee can stay as bent as you need to maintain a long, steady breath. And as the right knee bends, left toes will tuck and straighten the left leg. Open through the right hand into your twist. Strength through that left arm. Make sure the left shoulder is stacked directly above the left wrist as you come to the outside of the feet. Come directly to side plank. Feel the chest open here. Look down at your mat, straight into plank. Knees down, child's pose, slither forward into your chaturanga, to your baby cobra. And back to downward dog. Bend the knees a lot, stepping to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, forward fold, and rise all the way up. Exhale down through prayer. Right leg steps behind. Bring the right knee up, maybe balance for a moment, and then shoot it all the way back to high lunge this time. So keep the right knee off the ground as you bring the hands to the sky. Same movement of those opening and closing hugs. So it's opening, finding a back bend, and then maybe bending the right knee as you bring it all into center and close it all down in your hug. Two more. Hands to the sky. So we're going to take that right heel and ground it into a warrior one. Take the left foot out towards the left to create space. Interlace the hands behind the back. Open through the shoulders. Bring the knuckles down. Slide them down the leg as you open the chest on the inhale. On the exhale, bow down, humble warrior. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders for 3, for 2, 1. Right hand down and come to those right toes as you lift the left hand to the sky. Into that side plank. Look down at the mat. And from your plank, let's move through chaturanga, keeping the knees off this time. Maybe it's an up dog. Making your way back to downward dog, knees bent, make your way to the top of the mat, half lift, forward fold, to the sky raise, through prayer, Left leg behind, hands back. Knee lifts to balance, square off the hips. Left leg shoots all the way back to your high lunge, keeping the knee lifted as you bring the hands high. Open the chest on the inhale. Find the back bend. Exhale, bend the left knee. Tuck the tailbone, engage the core, and give yourself a hug. 2 more. Open on the inhale. Close on the exhale. Open. And close. Hands to the sky. Shuffle that left heel to the ground. Take the right toes out and shimmy your right foot to the right side of the mat. Interlace the hands behind the back. Square off the hips. Open through the shoulders. Find the lift of the chest. Find the lift of the gaze. Lengthen the back and then bow down. Humble warrior. Lots of weight in that back foot. For 3. For 2. 1, left hand to the earth. Come to those left toes. Lift the right hands into your twists. Straight into that side plank. Keep the hips lifted. Look down at the mat. Straight to your plank. Straight to your chaturanga. Knees bend. Maybe you can try jumping to the top of your mat to find the half lift, to find the forward fold, to find tall mountain pose at the top of your mat. Right leg back. Right knee lifts. Maybe we move into warrior 3 for a brief moment with the left leg back. Arms extend forward into your balance. For 3. For 2. 1, super gently step that right leg way back into your high lunge. 1, open and close. Hug yourself. Find your crescent. Right heel grounds. Open through the left heel. Interlace the hands. Find the lift. Humble warrior, bow down. This time as you release, you're going to open up to warrior 2. So open that right shoulder. Find yourself in a deep warrior 2. Send your shoulders open towards the right. Make sure they're facing the side of the room. Feel the openness across the hips. And then look over your left hand, keeping everything still facing the side of the room. Flip the left palm in reverse. Find a deep stretch. Keep bending through the left knee. And then we come to Rainbow Warrior. So right toes face out, right knee bends, left leg is straight, left toes to the sky. As we look forward, we're going to pounce off this left foot and come straight to half moon. So bend your left knee, left hand down, lift that right leg up. Deep breaths. Micro bend through that standing knee. Send that right leg way back. And then see if you can come back into that right leg behind. Beautiful. See if you can come back into right leg back, right hand down to the twist. And then as we lift the left leg up, maybe it steps behind into Wild Thing. From here, looking down the mat, pressing through the right leg, can you bring the left knee up and over to your left elbow? Pressing it here for 3, 2, 1, to plank, chaturanga, elbows bend. Press through the toes. Engage with the core, down facing dog. Bend the knees, look towards the hands. You may pounce towards the hands to find your half lift. Enjoy your forward fold. To the sky, hands raised. Hands down through prayer. Other side, left leg back. Left knee high, square off the hips. And then left leg straight back to warrior three. Reaching those toes and fingers away from each other, both hips facing the ground. Micro bend in the standing leg for 3, 2, 1. Left leg reaches way back into high lunge. 1. Open and close hug. Hands to the sky. Ground the left heel. Take the right foot out to the right. Interlace the hands, open the chest, bow down. As you come up, press through that back leg, open through the left shoulder. Warrior two on the other side. Adjust the feet as you need to. Make sure the right knee is facing the same way as the right toes. Bring those shoulders to face the left side of the room. Sink yourself down. Open through the arms, then look over the right arm. Feel yourself extending and stretching in all directions. Flip that right palm, reverse, deep bend in the right knee. Turn the left toes out, bend the left knee. Rainbow warrior as the right leg straightens. Ready for that half moon entry. So we're going to really spring off that right leg. So bending the right knee, right leg to the ground, right hand to the ground, left leg lifts. Keep the breath long. Keep the chest open for 3, for 2, 1. Take the left hand down, take the left leg behind, back to that original curtsy pose. Then take that left leg back, left arm down into the twist. Into the side plank. And then bend that right knee. I'm going to step it behind and then press the hips, press the chest, open up through the back of the heart. And then as you look down, take that right knee all the way to the right elbow. Up and over, engage. Find your strength, find your stillness for 3, for 2. 1, back to plank. Chaturanga, flow through. Walk, step and float to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your chair. Knees are bent, hips are sinking down. Bring your feet together for this version. And then we're going to swing the right arm back as we twist towards the right. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, swing to the left arm back. This time, as I swing to the right, I'm going to take the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. We're going to really press the left elbow into the right knee, so much so, maybe we can pick up the left foot. And maybe we can extend that left leg all the way back. Keep breathing. From here, we're going to open up and we're going to straighten the right leg and turn both toes towards the left. And take both hands towards the left leg and bend the right knee. And we're almost going to lean away from the left leg, finding an openness through the back. And as we straighten the right leg, we're going to continue to turn towards the left. So turn both toes towards the left, and then continue to turn around so your left leg is crossed on top of your right. When you get to this position, bend both knees, and you're in cow face pose. Find that openness across both hips. Maybe a little massage into both feet. And then we're going to take that right arm up, and just like the warm up, we're going to bring it across the body and then back up. So the left leg's on top. I'm not mirroring you right now. And the right arm is up. So you're going to reach across that top leg to find the stretch. And from here, we're going to take this right elbow to the outside of the left knee and see if we can come into a side crow or maybe Kundalini B. So from there, we're going to come, bring our feet up, take the left arm down, and we're going to scooch ourselves out of the way so we can come to balance with our left leg across. So ideally, you want to put your left leg onto your right elbow. If you need to, you can sink your hip down onto your left elbow for extra support, but try and just balance on the one arm. And maybe you can extend the right leg back. Keep those elbows bent in like chaturanga arms, like a shelf. And really hug the elbows in. So you're creating a nice stable base for that leg to extend, and keep that leg nice and strong so you've got something to press up against. Okay, so let that side go. Come into boat. Right leg on top. Cross the legs, come through, jump through, chaturanga. To down dog. Bend the knees, jump to the top of the mat, inhale up to your chair. And let's do the other side. So right elbow on the outside of the left knee into your twist, palm to palm, pressing open. Use that opposition of the leg into the arm, arm into the leg to maybe lift that right leg up. And if you can, extend that right leg all the way back. Keep the twist. Keep the breath. And then as we open, so wide leg is facing the right. And then both hands onto the right leg. Toes will face forward. And as we bend the left leg, we can lean into the left side. Keep the arms long. As you release, let's try the cross legs on the other side. So both toes towards the right. Continue to twist towards the right. And then the knees will bend. And now we're sitting down. So the right leg should be on top. Can massage through the feet. Right arm is down, left hand is high, and we're coming across the body on the inhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. One more. Okay, so let's just try the side balance on the other side. So move your legs out of the way. You're going to take the right arm down. You're going to lift up, and so your right leg is across. And we'll come to chaturanga arms. Take that right leg on top of the left elbow. And keep your legs crossed to make it an easier transition. And then extend both legs, stack them, or extend the left leg back. For 3, for 2, 1. You really got to sort of trust and let your body weight go forward to counterbalance the leg extending backwards. So have a play. And when you're done, come back to boat pose. The left leg on top. Ready for your flow through. And for our final inversion here, we're going to come into dolphin. So from here, we're just going to bend both elbows to the mat. If that didn't quite work, bring your knees down. Make sure your elbows down, forearms are down, palms are down, nice and parallel, and then lift the hips high. Pressed evenly through both shoulders, press firmly away from the ground. Head is off the ground. Look towards the palms and then inhale, head forward, exhale, head back. So you're using your toes to press your head through your arms. 2, 3. Legs all the way back to forearm plank, and then hips down to Sphinx. We're going to open up through the shoulders and do a beautiful shoulder stretch, bringing the right arm out, palm facing down. Left arm into the mat, bend the left knee, and then roll yourself open. Drop the head down. Other side, left arm, if not, palm faces down, right arm in at shoulder height, bend the right knee. Roll yourself open, drop the head down for 3, for 2, for 1. Let's just do one more dolphin with some leg lifts. Palms down, forearms down, elbows down, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Walk the feet in as far as they go. Press firmly to both palms to lift the right leg up. 3, 2, 1. Switching legs. Left leg up. For 3, 2, 1, and down. Let's walk the arms out as far as they go. Come to Anahata. Heart opening pose. Chin can come to the ground. And then gently walk the hands back towards your knees. We're going to come to lie on our backs, so sitting to the side, legs in front. And when we get there, we're going to take the right leg over the left. So the same cow face pose as we did before. Flex both feet. Maybe you can grab the outside of your feet and help them move out and down. Hips should be off the ground for 3, for 2, for 1. And release the feet and keep the cross of the knees to bring the knees to the left and the head to the right for a nice spine twist. Relax through head, neck and shoulders. Deep breaths into the belly, into the chest. Let's do the other side. So unravel. Let's come to happy baby in between the sides. And then left knee on top of right. So you can grab the outside of the feet. Really bring those feet down and maybe away from each other. That feels good. Flex the feet to protect the knee. Feel the back of the neck and the shoulder blades spread against the earth. And then twist the other side. So knees to the right. You can help down with your right arm and head to the left. Feeling the openness across the whole collarbone. Releasing through the left side waist for 3. 2. Releasing that. Both feet flat onto the ground. Bend both elbows, palms face towards each other. And press into both elbows as you lift hips high. Maybe you can scooch the heels of the hands underneath the hips. If that doesn't feel right for you, you can just interlace the hands and bring them onto the ground. If you have your hips, maybe you can begin to raise one leg up. And then gently replacing the leg and just trying the other leg, keeping the hips nice and even. Towards the chest. Let's do some hip circles in one direction. And the other direction. And to end this morning, we're going to take the soles of the feet together. And we're going to line Baddha Konasana with the feet together, knees out wide. If that doesn't feel good for you, because you can just bring the legs long. And see about taking the hands into the elbows and bringing them above the head. And just breathing here. Let's take the elbows up, stacking them above the shoulders, and bringing the elbows to the left as far as it feels good, and then looking to the right. Center, maybe switching the grip and then taking the elbows to the right and the gaze to the left. For your Shavasana, you can keep the legs as is with your hands by your side, or you can send them out long. And we just allow ourselves to be. Just feeling all the places of the body that are connected to the earth. And feeling how supported you are, feeling how held you are. Feeling Mother Earth has got your back. Heart, the front, and a held heart at the back. You can allow the shoulders to surrender, no more guarding, no more holding. One super deep, cleansing, healing breath into the body, an internal hug for your whole system. Let it go. to stay here as long as your day will allow. If you're ready to come up, begin some slight movements of the body. Maybe stretching out long, and then make your way onto your side when you're ready. Taking a couple of breaths. Keeping this openness, keeping this self-love, keeping these hugs that you've given to yourself and taking them with you as you come up to a comfortable seated position. Hands to prayer. Palms to the forehead, unlocking positive, open, and kind thoughts throughout your day. Bringing your palms to your lips, unlocking words of wisdom, kindness, and compassion to yourself and others throughout your day. And then hands to the heart center, unlocking that unconditional love, that fierce heart, that external love towards others, and the same fierceness and intensity of love and compassion back towards yourself, filling up with kindness, with patience, with non-judgment. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste, yogis.